Please give us a brief introduction.
I completed my post-graduation in Department of Agriculture Biotechnology from College of Agriculture, OUT, Bhubaneswar, and I completed my UG from the same college from the BSc AG and intermediate from BJP Junior College and 10th from Government Girls High School Unit 1 Bhubaneswar. I started preparation for competitive examination after 2017, and after this I have given OS prelims 2 times and mains 2 times, and similarly also give IS mains once and prelims 3 times. So and I am continuing with this, and my hobby is craft making, and for sustenance I am involved in content writer in an online institute.
So, tell me something about your home district.
My home district is Khordha, and I belong to a village Gaudamanitri of Khordha district. Khordha district is situated in southeastern coastal plain of Odisha, and topographically it constitutes 2 parts. One is deltaic alluvium and another is lateritic alluvium. In lateritic alluvium 3 blocks are there, whereas in deltaic alluvium 3 blocks are there, whereas in lateritic alluvium 7 blocks are there. Historically Khordha district has a great significance because Paika Bidroh, which is called as the first war of independence, occurred in 1817, and it has a great significance in our freedom struggle history. From economical perspective, Bhubaneswar is present in Khordha district, so it is a hub for employment opportunities. And in Khordha district, different tourist destinations are also present, like Otri, Barunai Hills, Ramachandi, and Maninag. Different temples are there, which receives many income for the people and also for the government.
Now, what about the various forest resources in your district? Can you tell me in short? Forests, major forests in your district. What is the percentage of geographical area that is covered by forests in your district? And other important forest produce in your district.
In Khordha district, mainly plantations are there in everywhere. Different plantation products like cashew nut, mango, guava, and these are normally present in everywhere in different villages and different parts of Khordha district. And different products and value added products are also prepared from this, and industries are also there which uses these products and added values that increases its utility.
Okay. Can you name some important forests in your district?
Important forests? I can't get it. Say important forest means.
Important forest means what are the major forests in your district? Names of the forests. For example, is Chandaka coming under your district?
Yes, sir.
So similarly, what are the other forests that you have in your district?
Sorry, not able to.
So, you know about the types of forests
Yes, sir.
in India according to the Champion and Seth classification?
Yes, sir.
So, tell me, which is the most abundantly found forest in Odisha according to Champion and Seth classification?
In Odisha, it is semi-evergreen forest.
Okay, but is semi Odisha semi-evergreen forest is only 0.14% of the forest cover. Okay, so that is basically moist peninsula, low level sal. Okay, that is according to Champion and
Set
classification. Okay,
Yes, sir.
right. So, what are the major forest related problems that we find in Odisha? 3 or 4 problems we can say. And what government has done in order to solve these problems?
In Odisha case, many problems are there related to forest. So number one is regarding dense forest. So it's not easy to take away the forest products, and it creates problem in collection of products. Second is theft. Now, as people are involved and people are situated near, and due to lack of proper guide, due to lack of proper protection, people normally hide the product and sell different places. So this decreases our forest value. And also the forest diseases also causes problem for the forest development.
Okay. Right. So, you have done your 10th in Government Girls High School, Unit 1.
Yes, sir.
And then you have +2 in BJP Junior College.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why there is a almost 20% fall in your 10th and 12th marks? Any specific reason?
Sir, in while going from the 10th from higher classes, so there is a syllabus change, and in my cases I feel that I have less marks in physics and maths because I lacked in some preparation, so I am not able to get that marks. So
okay, so physics and maths.
Yes, sir. Maths are okay, ma'am. So for physics and chem, sir.
Physics and chemistry.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you did your graduation and post graduation from in agriculture.
Yes, sir.
2017 you completed your post graduation.
Yes, sir.
So from 2017 to 2021, what have you been doing?
So I'm preparing for competitive examination.
Preparing for
Yes,
competitive exam. You said that you are also working as a
Content writer. Yes.
So what content are you creating?
So I am preparing for environment, normally GS topic and for my optional. So environment and also current affair and normally mainly my optionals I am working.
Okay. What are your optionals?
Agriculture and here botany.
Agriculture and botany.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I am preparing content writer only for agriculture.
For agriculture.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So nowadays with the growing internet and access to information, there is a problem of intellectual property rights. Can you tell me what you understand by intellectual property right infringement, and what is your opinion regarding that? Should all information and knowledge be free, or it should not be free?
So intellectual property means it's a property of a person. So there should be a law, there should be some rules to protect this. So from study perspective, enough material and enough knowledge is available in internet which is free, and some part is there for which students have to work there on their own. So we can't copy from internet and put there, because as per the demand of exam, normally from UPSC or UPSC perspective, they require their own perspective in every questions and answer. In UPSC questions, so in mains, I want to specify here in mains, they want specific answers, means what the student put on their own. So copying, so I don't think if full information should be available free. So there should be a law, and a law is there to protect it, and infringement, if there is infringement, there should taken proper actions.
Okay. What is the difference between the copyright and intellectual property? Can you tell me? Copyright and intellectual property.
So under intellectual property right, there are different things are there, like copyright, patent, there is a farmers variety, PPB-FRI Act, etc. So copyright is a part of that intellectual property.
Okay, a point again देखिए, what is copyright and what is intellectual property? Okay, किसी part में कहले, but सेटा आउट डिटेल रे अपन कहते
आगे.
Okay. Okay, fine. So then you did your plus 2 year done from BJP
Junior College.
What is the full form of BJP?
बख्शी जगबंधु विद्याधर महापात्र भ्रमरवर राय जूनियर कॉलेज.
Okay. So tell me something about Bakshi Jagabandhu. What was his contribution, okay, in the history of Odisha, and
बख्शी जगबंधु विद्याधर भ्रमरवर राय महापात्र, born in Rodhang of Khordha district, and he became the commander-in-chief of the Khordha king. So he involved in different works of Khordha, and when Paiko revolt started, it was led by first Joy Rajguru, and after death of Joy Rajguru, havoc created all around the district. So Bakshi Jagabandhu take part in Paiko revolt, and he led to the end, and somehow able to win people's confidence, and people normally believe on Bakshi Jagabandhu. So he take part as the leader, and led the revolt.
So along with him, another famous personality is also associated with the Sipal Mutiny, apart from Bakshi Jagabandhu. Can you tell me what is his name?
So
there were so many heroes in the mutiny, okay, in the Paiko revolt. So apart from Bakshi Jagabandhu, tell me 2 or 3 names of 2 or 3 other heroes.
So Paiko revolt first led by so it first started with the cause of Joy Rajguru, sir.
Okay.
And then after death of Joy Rajguru, it was led by Bakshi Jagabandhu.
Okay. Okay. So you have studied agriculture and biotechnology.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is the meaning of biofortification? Have you heard the term?
Yes, sir.
Biofortification.
So it's normally means enhancement of nutritional quality.
Enhancement of
nutritional quality.
Nutritional quality. Okay. Give some example of that.
Biofortified rice is there, where this is a normally a method of genetic engineering, By analyzing and scientific studies, scientists study the nutritional quality, and where the performance is poor they identify, and by this genetic engineering method they try to incorporate the gene, and which improves that quality, which reduces its product specific value. Normally I can give an example of rice which is suitable for the diabetic people, and I have written a paper on this, and I worked on this. It is suitable for the diabetic people, they can easily take that, and this is a example of biofortification, by means biologically increasing the nutritional quality, fortifying this.
Okay. So how can it help the nation as a whole, or let's say how can it help agriculture? Biofortification, how can it help agriculture?
Sir, after independence, we mainly focus in food security, because at that time our population is more, and in production field we are at less distant. So we mainly focus on food security, means how to feed a large population, and this is a main motto at that time, because after this we focus on nutritional security, because in current scenario with increase in our production there is concurrent problems like diseases, pest, etc., because with to get more production from the field we apply more fertilizers, chemical fertilizers, etc., so to get more yield. So this increases our yield, but similarly we increases also disease susceptibility, etc. So we mainly focus on nutritional security there, and biofortification is a method to prove this nutritional security. In our country we focus mainly on scientific method to get this nutritional security, and here biofortification is surely a better way for this.
Can you tell me what you mean by C4 and CAM mechanism?
So is a physiological method. C4 cycle and crash solution acid metabolism cycle is there. In C4 cycle the leaf structure is different, like their Cranch anatomy, bundle cells are there, and in crash solution acid metabolism both leaves function both in day and night. In C4 the carbon dioxide consumption is high, whereas in CAM method there is a moderation point, because both day and night leaves function both in day and night.
Okay. So what are the alternatives for chemical fertilizers? Tell me something about that. Suppose we want to have environmentally sustainable fertilizers and all. So what are the options? We don't want to use, let's say, chemical fertilizers. So what are the options in front of us?
So we can go for integrated method, means we can't solely depend on chemical methods, and total ignorance of chemical method is also not viable. So we can go for integrated method, means where we can adopt some cultural method, biological method, and chemical method, some organic methods we also can we adopt. So the integrated method is surely a good options for against this chemical fertilizer method.
Okay. So what are the methods of controlling weed? Can you tell me what are the problems that the weed create, and what are the methods of controlling weed?
So weed create many problems. First is this reduces the quality of crop. Next is also hamper the health, because in forage, for example in forage, cow normally take these wheat products by thinking their food. So this reduces the health and also the nutritional quality of the food. The next is it also compete with the cropland in absorbing, in consumption of space, light, temperature, moisture, etc. Next is this occupies the free space, so plant can't grow properly. This also reduces the aesthetic value of a place.
Okay. So So you said that Khordha is your home district.
Yes, sir.
So you tell me any famous personality of Khordha, 3 or 4 famous personalities, and their contribution to their respective fields. From any domain, you can say scientists, freedom fighters, literary figures, writers, poets, sports person, journalists, okay, any field. 3 maximum you can say. Yeah.
In literary field, there is Jayanta Mohanty, who got Sarla Sahitya Academy Award for Kanishka. Next is in administrative field, there is Saktikant Das, the present RBI governor. Next is in cricket, there is Rasmi Ranjan Parida and Debasis Mohanty, who participated in nationals and also the Ranji Trophy.
Okay. Among writers, poets, any other classical poets and all, so many you will find from Khordha. Achha. So what are the major you can say specialties of your district? Let's say traditional clothes or dance. Suppose if you say what is the characteristic feature of your district, then what will you say? Characteristic feature of your district. So if you just talk about that, then someone can understand that okay, this you're talking about Khordha. Like let's say we can say Lord Jagannath is for Puri.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Similarly for Khordha, what can you say? Bhubaneswar is also known as some particular Khetra. It is called some Khetra. Like Puri Sri Khetra.
Yes,
So Bhubaneswar is also called something like that. Can you tell me? Is it called Ekamra Khetra?
Ekamra Khetra, yes, sir.
What is why it is called Ekamra Khetra? There are so many temples in Bhubaneswar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so can you tell me which is the any one or two temples? Just a few words about any 2 temples of Bhubaneswar you can tell me. Basically, which dynasty has built them, and they are related to which god, and if you can tell some structural details of those temples.
So in Bhubaneswar, Lingaraj temple is there. Here Lord Shiva is worshipped by the people. And the second one is Khandagiri temple, where goddess is worshipped. Barbhuja goddess is worshipped.
Okay. And which dynasties constructed these temples? Lingaraj temple was constructed by whom?
So it's constructed by Jajati Mahashiptu.
Okay, and he was from which dynasty?
So Somavanshi.
Somavanshi?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 5 years you have stayed here, same address you are in.
Yes, sir.
The second page of your biography that you will see in the next interview. So recently Taliban has taken over the control of Afghanistan. What is your opinion? It is a good thing or a bad thing, or why it is a good thing or a bad thing? What is your opinion? Some people are saying that it is good in the sense that the people want that, the people supported Taliban, that is why they could easily win the country. Some people are saying no, already they have started taking strict, having very strict and negative policy, especially towards women.
Yes, sir.
So, what is your point of view regarding this?
Sir, Taliban has taken control over there, and it is somehow good because people support them. And if they take pro people policy, then this will be a negative for the people who support them. And from India perspective, I feel that this could increase the terrorist activity, which is not a good which is not a good point for India. So if they could, because India involved in different developmental works in Afghanistan, so just sudden taking control of Afghanistan by Taliban in somehow be a negative for India, because India is more concerned toward this terrorist, and India's population perspective, it's a negative for India, because, and for this India should take proper policy and involved in some developmental talks with Talibans, or some peace talks where India could solve this problem. So sudden taking of this can be negative for India.
From the Indian point of view?
Yes, sir.
So India was associated with the very famous dam which we have built there.
Yes, sir.
In Afghanistan. Do you know the name?
Salma Dam, sir.
Salma Dam. Okay. So what has this Taliban said? They are going to what they are going to destroy all the things which India has made there. What is the position? What have they stated till now?
Sorry, sir, I am not able to recall.
Okay. What is your point of view about what US has done? They just left the country, and now their president has also said that, well, there is no point in helping these people because they themselves don't want to. What is your point of view regarding this?
Sir, USA force were in Afghanistan from a long period. So I think the sudden removal of the forces is not required at the time, because there should be a talk, and there should be a process where people know that there is a talk and this could happen, this could be done, and people prepare themselves like this. And also USA, also the Afghanistan, and also other countries which involve or by different way with Afghanistan, like India. So India could take some policy where they could handle, they could apprehend that this is the future problem or of terrorist, and can be the effect, the effect on India. So India could also prepare by their way. So sudden withdrawal of USA force may not be required at this time, because some people are there also, also leaving their country. So because of apprehension that their life and their life could be in danger. So there should be a sequence of events and sequence of there should be a process where this could happen. So in sudden taking of Taliban government in Afghanistan could create danger for some people of Afghanistan.
Okay. So what is the stance of India till now? Is India interfering in all this? Has India said that it will also send its army, and what is your opinion? What should India do? Because our neighbor is in problem. Should we, send some kind of support to them?
So India adopted neighborhood policy. So in Afghanistan case, India mainly concerned for terrorists, and if we take any harsh policy or sudden policy which could be negative for Afghanistan, then it could also lead to a wrong path to India. So India should take a moderate steps where it could create a good relationship with Afghanistan, and if any conflict occur or any negative situations occur, then India could take a sudden stance which could protect our lives and our countries.
Okay. So last question. Now suppose you are selected as an ACF. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And you come to know that one of your very close friends, okay, who is a businessman, is involved in some illegal activity related to forests. Okay.
Yes,
Like he's involved in smuggling of sandalwood or something like that. So, and it comes under your powers.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
What are you going to do in that case?
So first, as he is my close friend, so I want to talk with him, because these are the problems and you are involved in this and this, and as a forest officials I couldn't tolerate this, and I will give him enough time to think about this and back away from this. And if he will not take any actions on this and try to convince me to allow him to do this, then I will go for the next level, which could, as a official, as to protect the forest.
Okay. So that will be the end of the interview.
Thank you, sir.
So आज eye contact around 88% अच्छी, 98%. So eye contact I'll try to 98 is quite good. 100 is okay. Try for that. Try for 100.
Okay, sir.
Rest of the knowledge तो all अच्छी knowledge is fine. किचड़ा अपना जो forest related data of your district ସେଇଟା ଟିକେ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଭଲରେ ଦେଖିବାର ଅଛି।
ଖୋର୍ଦ୍ଧାର ଫରେଷ୍ଟ ଡାଟା
କୋଉଠି ମିଳିବ? ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଆମର 2019 ର ମତେ ପିନ୍ କରିଦେବା ଯେ ପଠେଇ ଦେଇଥିଲା। ଓଡ଼ିଶା ଚାପ୍ଟରଟା ସେଟା ଓଡ଼ିଶା ଉପରେ ସବୁ ଅଛି ପ୍ଲସ୍ ଡିଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟ ୱାଇଜ ବି ଅଛି। ସେ ଯେତିକି ଦେଇଛି ସେତିକି ସଫିସିଏଣ୍ଟ, ତାଠୁ ଅଧିକ ମତେ ଆଗକୁ କିଛି ରିକ୍ୱାୟରମେଣ୍ଟ ଆଜ୍ଞା। ସୋ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ವುଡ୍ ବି ସଫିସିଏଣ୍ଟ।
सर ये सिचुएशन क्वेश्चन गुड़ाक माने तार किसी
सिचुएशनल क्वेश्चंस गुड़ाक कौनसी आपनकर करेक्ट रॉन्ग आंसर न था सिचुएशन क्वेश्चंस ऊपर, ठीक है जी। सिचुएशनल क्वेश्चंस आर बेसिकली what a situation दिया है कि how you are reacting, and different people obviously will react in different ways in different situations. कुछ बोले था, तेणु सेटा इम्तिहान में कब तक कि से समस्ते गोटिए प्रकार की react करेंगे तको, ठीक है? So different people will react in different way.
That means it depends on the panel.
नहीं, different candidates.
नहीं means so मु माने answers मोर कौन हो panel को माने कौन लगे मो perspective. That means it depends on the panel member that how they will react or how they will mark me on that question.
ताको ऊपर depend करेगा सेटा.
Okay.
ताको ऊपर depend करेगा mainly.
Okay.
But तारा किसी right wrong ना है. You don't have a right or wrong answer. Okay.
Yes.
In there, तारा जैसे अपना वाला इटा ठीक answer का भूल answer. सेमती किसी ठीक भूल का concept नहीं सुनी. Okay. गोटे क्या different people will react in different way. Okay. तो सही सब ले हमें इटा लगता है कि ना ये जिनसे react करे इटा ठीक और ये जिनसे react करे इटा भूल. So that we can say.
Okay.
So ultimately marking whatever करे 202, we can expect 140 around. ठीक है 140 बराबर के अपना लास्ट और सीट में जो कहूँगी 75% इम्प्रूव लिए चेष्टा करिए 150 बराबर को चेष्टा करें 150 प्लस that will be